Yo, what is up guys? It's the Nightwing at Way of Life Esports coming at you guys with another League of Legends video here today. This is talking about Odoamne is joining Rogue and they are promoting Triumbi. I have not read this article yet, so let's just dive right into it. Odoamne has been on Schalke for about 2 years, which has actually been kind of crazy. But at some point, Odoamne always switches teams. He's never been a guy to stay on one team forever, and him going to Rogue actually is pretty good. I think that Rogue always needed a new top laner because I just don't think Finn was really that good, and maybe the team that Rogue is just isn't going to fit Finn's playstyle, and obviously vice versa. And I think Odoamne can be that player for him. I don't know who the hell Triumbi is, but let's get right into the article. Rogue will sign former Schalke top laner Odoamne for their League of Legends Championship lineup, league sources told ESPN. The team will also promote support Triumbi from their secondary team AGO Rogue, moving him into the position currently held by Vander, sources said. Vander, whose contract with Rogue lasts through the end of the 2021 season, will become available for buyout. Odoamne will replace Finn, who competed with Rogue throughout the 2020 season. Finn was often criticized by analysts and commentators as a weak link for Rogue due to a limited champion pool. Odoamne cannot sign with Rogue officially until November 16th at 7 p.m. ET, the start of the 2020-2021 League of Legends free agency window. Following their exit from the 2020 League of Legends World Championship, Rogue began negotiating with former Origin top laner Alphari, considered one of the best in his roles in the LEC. Toward the end of his decision-making process, he narrowed it down to Rogue and Team Liquid, but Alphari ultimately will sign with Liquid on November 16th after they offered a multi-year deal worth more than $1 million per year in total compensation, reported by ESPN. In their second year in the LEC, Rogue became one of the best teams in the league. The team finished first in the summer regular season, securing itself a spot at the 2020 World Championship. There, they played in a group with Damwon Gaming, JDG Gaming, considered two of the best teams in the world. Rogue went 1-5 at Worlds, taking a game off PCS team PSG Talent. Odoamne spent the 2019 and 2020 as a part of Schalke 04, who despite an awful spring split this year rebounded at the end of the summer regular season, qualifying for the playoffs and finishing just one place shy of making the 2020 World Championship. Schalke 04 will rebuild around jungler Gilius and mid laner Odoamne, although other members of the team may be brought back depending on how the remainder of the offseason shakes out, sources said. Meanwhile, Triumbi had a fantastic year with AGO Rogue in the Ultraliga, Polish European Regional League, and European Masters. In Poland, AGO Rogue took second place in the Ultraliga Season 4 playoffs and then first in European Masters 2020 Summer Main Event, the event that brings together the best teams of the European regional leagues. The AGO Rogue players have been under consideration by a number of League of Legends Championship Series and LEC teams this offseason for starting positions, according to sources. So even the LCS wants to start grabbing some of this European talent that is in the EU Master scene, since they have a better way of developing talent. So Odoamne going to Rogue, I think, is a really good thing for Rogue. You get an upgrade in the top lane, but why does my boy Vander, my Polish brother, always get replaced? Like, I don't think that Vander was the issue for Rogue. I think they just needed a top lane replacement. That's just me personally. I just think that all they needed was a top lane replacement, and you're pretty much good to go. Like, they were just one game shy of beating G2 in a best of 5 to make it to the finals of the LEC 2020 summer split. So, them trying out a new support is interesting because I actually do think that Vander was pretty good in the ways that he was able to show it with Hansama. I think that that's just the downside of playing with Hansama, is that he plays such a weird ADC way that it does kind of make his supports look weaker, but I don't think that Vander succumbed to that at all. I think that he actually made Rogue better just as a League of Legends org, because you factor in when he came in, they just became a lot better, and then they had the rookies around him, and he even was able to hold a first place spot in the LEC 2020 summer split for quite some time until Rogue and Mad Lions fell off. But Rogue signing Odoamne is good. I think this is a good thing. Will it get them to championship level competitiveness? It depends. It obviously depends, because you got to kind of factor in G2 and Fnatic are always teams you want to consider to be the best in the LEC. But if they can, maybe Rogue can slot into that third place spot, which is actually pretty good. And depending on how the best of 5 shakeup for the LEC 2021 spring split, they could maybe sneak their way into a finals. As you guys already know, spring splits are pretty chaotic in terms of you don't really know who's strong, and you don't really know who's going to be the best at most points, because it's always going to be up in the air. And there's some more roster news coming out for our 2020 off season. Gilius extends his contract with Schalke. The veteran jungler will return to the Schalke starting 5. Schalke has re-signed jungler Gilius for the 2021 season, the League of Legends team announced today. Gilius, a 7-year veteran in the professional scene, joined Schalke in a pronounced full-time role prior to the 2020 season, though he did briefly play for the organization back in 2016 as well. Yeah, most people are not going to remember that because they got relegated back then. Holy crap. So, overall, I think that them re-signing Gilius is actually interesting, because you also have Gilius, who was considered to be an MVP when Schalke went on their destructive run where they basically reverse swept the LEC. I personally think this is a good thing for Schalke that they were able to lock down Gilius, a player that was able to help them turn around a really, really bad start to the year, and they were literally just one best of 5 away from going to the 2020 World Championship, and they already confirmed they're keeping Odoamne, and they're also announced just earlier, I think yesterday, they're even keeping their coach, Dylan Falco. So you have Dylan Falco also staying as the head coach, and you are also keeping Odoamne, and that's pretty much it. Unless anything else comes out differently, this is all I got right here. So I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, most of all enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out, guys. Peace. Have a great day.
Hi there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.